Hi, Philip from TW White & Sons. We're fortunate enough to acquire this beautiful Suzuki Vitara 1.6 SZ5 automatic AllGrip all-wheel drive, finished in horizon orange metallic with cosmic black roof section, so it's the highly desirable two-tone paintwork on this, and this is a top specification car. It's done 7,885 miles. It's got a private plate with it, which can be removed, and it can go back on a 17 plate. But really high spec with these cars. Diamond cut alloy wheels, electric power folding door mirrors, privacy glass to the rear, rear parking sensors and a rear camera. And as I said, it's the all-important AllGrip model. Really decent sized tailgate here with 60/40 split rear seat system. This sort of false boot type floor arrangement here. Tire inflation kit, towing eye, boot light here, and 12-volt power socketry. Really nice low mileage vehicle. Keyless entry on the vehicle as well. And you've got this wonderful black leather and suede interior here, which extends over to the door cards as well. Electric windows all round with electric power folding door mirrors. And the first thing we come to when we sit inside this vehicle is a minor array of switches, which is hill descent control, smart city brake support system, traction control, and engine stop start button. Start the car because it's keyless. Just press it, you just take the key with you into the vehicle in your pocket and press the start stop button and the car bursts into life. 7,886 miles. Yes, it needs an engine oil service. Yes, it needs a key fob battery replacing, and it's got low on fuel, but we will be doing all of that, and the car will be prepared exactly in accordance with Suzuki approved standards. So on the left hand side here we've got tachometer, rev counter, and underneath that the temperature gauge. On the right hand side we've got fuel gauge and speedometer. Very straightforward. In the center there we've got this fuel computer set up, and you can see there when I press this little button here, it can give us a readout for instant fuel economy, average fuel economy. That is subjective. It depends where the car's being driven, how long for, and under what conditions. You should be getting over 40 miles per gallon out of this vehicle. Range, always very useful. Well, it's got no fuel in it at the moment, so range, it tells us now that it needs some fuel. Average speed 15 miles an hour. And then the blank screen. Now if I keep my finger on the button, it should bring up, yes it does, the main menu of this vehicle. So you can go into various different things like tire pressure monitoring, distance in units, fuel economy, language, etc. So you can personalize this vehicle to suit your own individual taste. Really good specification. On the right hand side here you've got radar cruise control. On the left hand side here you've got your stereo controls, and underneath that, just turn on these lights actually, underneath that you've got integrated Bluetooth with voice control. Beyond that, automatic wipers with variable speed on the intermittent and automatic lights. Down here, before we get to this Suzuki Multimedia Center, I want to show you here the climate control air conditioning system. Really simple. You just dial in the temperature you want and hit automatic, and it will direct the air and adjust the fan speeds accordingly, according to the internal temperature of the vehicle. If you wish to override that, you just adjust the fan, or you just press mode button. This tells you where the air is going, and you can see every time I press that it's changing the display. Self-explanatory. This here taking air from the outside in or recirculating it inside the vehicle. Air conditioning, off mode, heated rear window there, demist there. Very simple. Underneath here, right underneath, you've got USB socketry and 12 volt power socketry, auto gearbox, stick it in drive, and away you go. Put it in M and you can operate things through the paddle shift, etc. Four-wheel drive controls. As I said to you, this is the all-wheel drive AllGrip model here. Highly desirable. Wasn't produced in the same numbers as a two-wheel drive. Makes it even more prized on the used market. Just a great vehicle, and really, as I say, really low mileage, 7,886 miles. This multimedia setup here, very simple. So you're in, you got FM1, FM2, DAB, and you can see that's where you are. And on this touchscreen here, you can press the cog button. It'll take you through the various menus within the radio, etc. So if you wanted to look at sound settings, you can adjust your bass, fader, treble, balance, equalizer, presets, and speed dependent volume control, which will adjust the level of the sound to compensate for any road or engine noise. Back into the home screen. Now, somewhere there should be an SD card enabling the navigation, but the navigation is like any other factory navigation. It works really well, but this car, on the plus point, is fitted with smartphone linkage. Being a top spec, you've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and you just connect your phone in and away you go. But it will tell you there, I'm just going to try and get you back to this. Right, it's not, I guess we just got to plug in the phone, but you will get all your icons from Apple CarPlay and Android Auto up on screen. So you'll, within that, you'll get Waze navigation, which is an extremely good, if you download the app, an extremely good satellite navigation system here, which integrates itself into the vehicle's electrical systems perfectly. Integrated Bluetooth, and you've also got here reverse camera with markers and parking sensors, and it gives you a little warning on the dashboard showing the parking sensors how far you are away from the object that's behind you. Back into this here, this is your home screen. Again, you can go into the menus, you can adjust stuff like display, clock, language, unit measurement, imperial, the other bits and pieces with the vehicle, security pin, open source software, all that sort of stuff. Again, a voice controlled unit, really high spec. You've also got here, let me just show you, this electric panoramic roof. It's not just the blind, the roof is electric as well, but look how beautifully made this. I've seen they're so faultless as well, and they all operate, they never jam up. It's beautifully engineered. See that? Built-in deflector comes up, and this slides all the way back. And again, one touch facility. Tilt and slide, and the sun blind. Beautifully engineered, really high spec car. So just to take you through it, you've got adaptive cruise control, climate air conditioning, integrated Bluetooth with voice control, automatic box on this particular vehicle, and it's the AllGrip all-wheel drive version. DAB radio, satellite navigation, smartphone linkage, which means you can plug your phone into the USB and you will get all your icons on screen. Well, majority of them, stuff like Spotify, stuff like Waze navigation, all have it on screen. Integrated Bluetooth with voice control. But once you've adapted this through smartphone linkage, you'll be able to just go into the phone from the screen here. It's very, very simple. Works really well, integrates really well. So there it is, Suzuki Vitara 1.6 SZ5. It's the highest specification Vitara of that year. And this particular car has covered 7,886 miles. It comes with 12 months Suzuki approved warranty, including roadside assistance. At TW White & Sons, we will give you the most competitive price for any part exchange that you may have. And of course, you've got the advantage of coming here, buying a car. It's all one-stop shop, and part exchanging your existing vehicle rather than going elsewhere to one of these online companies and getting them to buy it off you. We will be able to offer you as competitive price as we can for your part exchange. Our showrooms are open 7 days a week. We'll just have another look around this vehicle. Open 7 days a week. You'll see that horizon orange is taken across the dash panel here and on through these center vents, etc. Really good spec on this. It's such a distinctive color. Very, very popular indeed. If you want to find out more about this ultra low mileage 2017 Suzuki Vitara 1.6 SZ5 AllGrip, done 7,885 miles, please go onto our website, which is www.twwhiteandsons.co.uk. Thanks for watching.